Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Battlesector. It is time for the infamous Mission 6, or at least one of the comments in my original video starting off this campaign mentioned that Mission 6, at least in their opinion, was kind of badly designed, or it didn't seem like it was an enjoyable experience. And with that said, I am probably expecting this mission to not go well for me, at least in the very first attempt. Although in all honesty, a lot of that I suspect may have to do with a massive difficulty spike due to the fact that I got myself a Dreadnought now and a Tech Marine to complement my roster. I think that might be the biggest thing, or at least the most apparent thing when I go into this mission, but with that said, I have 20 slots available to me from the looks of it. The only caveat though is I can only bring 880 points, and with that said, I'm probably going to go in with 7 intercessors. Is it 7? No, 8. 8 intercessors, 2 land speeders, 2 hellblasters, which I did upgrade with the supercharge. The main reason for that, though, is upon examining the auto bolt rifle, it actually cost me additional points to actually equip them to my intercessors. And that single-handedly, at least for the time being, is what's keeping me away from them, since I don't even have enough wiggle room to sneak in these type of upgrades. And as a result, I got supercharged for my Hellblasters, which I'm probably going to have to make a nice mental note to make sure not to use this unless my Sanguinary Priest is next to him, or at least close enough that he can immediately heal him when they do that ability. Because that's asking for disaster if things don't go well. And then otherwise I got to level 1, the first ability for the Tech Priest and the Dreadnought, our Librarian basically. It's going to be interesting to see how I can make the most of it, but an additional +2 armor should be substantial if done right. But with that said, let's see what is scary about this mission, shall we?
Matano voxes in and talks to Quindar and I of synaptic beasts and the theorizing of the Librarius. A synapse network with enough of a link to the hive mind could, in theory, act as a beacon and guide the fleets of Leviathan, bring them through the warp back to Baal. In theory. A lot of work is done between those two words. I don't doubt Matano finds the bureaucracy of his new role a challenge. It is a rare puzzle he cannot solve with a swing of his sword arm. I do not question the Emperor's will, but I must admit the survival weighs heavy within me. To have witnessed thousands of brothers sacrifice themselves. Entire chapters struck from the annals of history. Only for this threat of Leviathan to persist. It would be a lie to say the thought does not trouble me. Until the Librarians better understand the threat, our objective is to find and exterminate all synaptic leadership embedded in the Heaven Wall. To that end, I am escorting Brother Librarian Quindar to the Astropathic Relay. His hazy talk of warp aberrations and exigent anomalies is of little comfort, but his resolve is clear. And I will welcome his presence when the time comes for battle. The Tech Marine as well, despite his unique manner.
Alright, let's get this going. And we do unlock a Dreadnought, which sounds like a lot of fun, but with the difficulty I'm already having to assemble a potent army, it feels like I don't think I'm going to get to bring in the heavy weaponry anytime soon. Not unless I want to sacrifice a lot for it. But this could be fun. I may have too many units for this mission. That's always a possibility with how cramped things are, but it's been working out incredibly well to help negate a little bit of the complications I have encountered.
They are a plague on this moon. For every one slain, a dozen emerge from every other corner.
That's enough poetics from you. Quindar needs direct access to that lensing array. We recalibrate it to focus his divinations, and then you'll find every disruption in the warp from here to the Angelicum.
Sounds simple enough. And this immediately justifies my problem with tight spaces. Just a wee little bit. Although if it's just a couple of gaunts, that's not a problem. But what does the layout look like? Massive openings here. I do have to be mindful of spawn points, because that screwed me over in the past. And I'm going to go with the assumption that there's one here maybe, since the terrain kind of suggests it. Maybe another one in this corner, but not so much to suggest that there. And then otherwise, another spawn point over on the left. And spawn point here. And probably one more there. We have possibly 4 or 5 different points that can easily surround me. And this is the thing we need to get to, I'm assuming. And then hold out afterwards, which seems pretty simple. What's going to be really awkward is fighting this corridor. And there could be a lot of gaunts, but at the same time, the Dreadnought is perfect for this too. We will see how it fares out. I just gotta actually redistribute my army somehow to kind of fit everything in, which I don't, let's be honest, I'm not gonna fit everything in here. I probably should send in my elites units, or at least my strongest units that go through front here. Land speeders just watch my flank and harass anything that comes towards me. Which probably means the Dreadnought, Carleon, maybe the Hellblasters if I see anything large, and an Intercessor or two to just clean up whatever rabbles here. Otherwise, yeah, let me just move as many Intercessors on the... Actually, I want to say there might be a possibility of a spawn point here, but it looks like we came from that direction, to be honest, judging by the heraldry. I want to go with a wild assumption that we may be safe. Maybe. And I definitely do want a land speeder to go up this way too, but that's not going to be simple. Actually, if I can get the land speeder in an optimal firing position, just shoot these and then fly up there once we get everything cleared, maybe then I can get away with that. And I think that's all I can do here. I'm sure there's plenty I could do. But again, little wiggle room. Alright, let's do this. First up, we'll deal with the gaunts on the right. Actually, Dreadnought can just easily come up here.
There is only service to the Emperor.
But I do want to do some damage to him too, to be fair.
Battle line squad ready.
And let's just maximize our damage potential. See if we can two-shot this squad somehow. I think that's the best I could truly ask for there.
Moving.
And hopefully, you can clean up. It's still 85% chance to hit.
Lining up
So the odds could screw me over. Nope, we got them all. Perfect. Good start there. And then we have Termagants. No, I'm getting them mixed up again, dang it. I'm not liking this prospect. And we don't know what else is there, but
Need a scout?
that's why I have land speeders to help with this. So yeah, just shoot them, cripple them. See if we could clean up all this rabble here. Although you didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have liked, sadly. Actually, you are better because you get only burn a single movement point for, or at least it's one less movement, because diagonal is, yeah, I think I'm playing with the Blood Bowl mindset where diagonal positioning is not nearly as advantageous, or at least it's somewhat, I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a different mindset to Blood Bowl when moving diagonally after all, especially with cages, primarily. But it works to my advantage here if done right. Pretty good damage, which probably means Carleon's gonna go over there to clean up. I don't want to waste needless shots, but no, Overwatch could probably do that, but Carleon, without a doubt, is probably going to go in front to hopefully clean up this thing by himself. And since he has 2 action points, I could buff one of these intercessors. Oh, and there's actual warriors here this time. Which is something I would like to deal with, but I can't quite reach them. And they have respectable armor, too.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
Hellblasters could probably shoot them, but not very well. If at all. Priority, without a doubt, is to kill this cursed Gaunt Squad. So we're going to take what shots we can. Probably save up my battle line tactics for next turn. But that probably means I'm going to have to do a third salvo to kill them.
Affirmative.
And you have one movement left to shoot him some more. How softened up are you going to be?
For the Emperor.
Actually, I may have to move you because the Tech Priest is not able to get in a very convenient spot to clean up. Although... I'm just trying to think... I'm pretty certain the Tech Marine can kill them with even 2 shots.
Stop me.
I just want to prepare the Dreadnought to maybe harry the Warriors if at all possible. Respectable odds to hit. It's just, again, if the Tech Priest can
Bring me
kill
your
them.
broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
Especially with my Dreadnought now kind of providing cover to them. Which is the only thing I don't like about this.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
I think it's a little more... Actually, I could...
Standing by.
I could take one shot. It's very likely not going to work, and then I can buff up the Dreadnought.
Pests everywhere.
One shot off, but I kind of expected that. And as foolish as it sounds... Actually, if they try and melee me, the Hellblasters would be good on Overwatch. Let's just go finish this thing off. Hopefully this is enough rounds. Well, we killed in the first shot there. I'll take that.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I gotta keep in mind that, yeah. I did not consider so much the Gaunts, or the Termagaunts in back.
Your orders.
Although, with Overwatch I could still do some noteworthy damage. I just don't want to waste them on friggin' Termagaunts.
Battle line squad ready.
But I should be able to freely shoot these
You're the
guys.
sons of Sanguinius.
Hopefully. I'm just overthinking at this point, I believe. And Landspeeder could continue moving forward, give me a little bit early warning. Yeah, more Gaunts, no surprise there. Which is why I should use the Landspeeder
We fight and
put
we
it in
die
front
for the Imperium.
of everything else. That way they're more likely to shoot them. And I don't even need to do battle line tactics here. I'm pretty certain we'll kill them. I have to move forward one more space. I want to kill this Gaunt Squad first. This is a lot of units to have to control and manage. Especially for something I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, that killed them. For a moment I was worried one was going to survive, but you blocked the shots there. You're buffed currently. I was wondering if... Wait, what's this? Oh. Okay, nothing too terribly scary. I figured there was something about that, but...
Plasma fire
About
support
that
ready.
allergy. But thankfully it's nothing too terrifying yet.
Moving.
I just gotta be mindful where I'm standing.
Of course.
Fire
And-
support.
And if I'm lucky,
Overwatch set.
maybe I can cripple these warriors a bit.
My vigilance is eternal.
I don't need to use shields sanguineous, right? They should hopefully die
The struggles
if they
of
try
the
to melee me.
synaptic creature are futile.
Yeah, one more time. Can we kill one? Nope, unfortunately.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
Where do I put the land spear with that said? Since I have very little room to maneuver. So I thought you were... Oh, you're not on Overwatch yet. Which means we can move you up for something.
With haste.
I just couldn't tell you what yet.
I await their mistake.
And Sanguinary Priest, you just relax a bit and
They
hopefully
will fear to tread
nothing threatens
close.
us. And actually, just in case, let's look this way.
For the Emperor.
In case we get some surprises.
I sense a future adversary.
Hit me!
Receiving fire.
That's why we let the Dreadnought go first.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Now, where are you gonna go? Okay, you can run away. Oh no, they did exactly what I thought they would do.
Taking fire.
Oh, that's sort of even better. Sort of. Still noteworthy damage, considering I should have cover, and that's one space out of optimum range. And then annoying gargoyles, which... not exactly what I want the Hellblast is for, but it's good to be prepared. Let's do it again, please. Nah, not gonna be as lucky this time. And they're just gonna debuff, are they? Light hits and debuffs.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
It is possible for me to jump up there and at least get one attack. That's all I can really say there, and without a doubt, you just go in there and melee him, right? Would that be the most prudent choice due to the cramped quarters? And you do splash damage. Let's keep this simple. And I hope that kills both of them in the next attack.
The struggles of this synaptic creature are futile.
Perfect. Now, awkward positioning because land speeder's not going to be able to provide a lot of vision with the cramped space unless I jump over other people.
Understood.
But can I get a clear shot on them? Although I understand now where a grenade would be useful,
We'll have you back up in no
since
time.
it's a good way to ignore. Huh. They did not poison me. I figured I would have been debuffed and everything there, but I guess not. To my fortune. Let's see, and that's only 2 spaces, right? I think I need to back up one more. Elevation is a little bit odd here. Yep, still 65 apparently. And apparently I was outside optimum range, dang it. But I could still move one more. I just have no idea if this gives them full cover or not. I would like to move forward some so they're not lagging behind, but with the amount of units I have...
Engaging the enemy.
Oh, what happened there? They are nicely crippled. I can very easily kill them off with some pistol shots. But need to be mindful of my positioning.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Kill the gargoyles. And then we'll breach the opening. Or breach the corridor. More warriors. And I did heal you, okay. Let's get bold. Let's continue moving forward some.
What
'Cause I don't-
needs fixing?
Because in all honesty, why not? Oh good, I can cheat the corner a little bit, which helps with my Overwatch. If only slightly.
Zone established.
Alright, everyone get in there.
Plasma
I
on
just
request.
don't honestly know who's supposed to go in first.
We're
It's
the
a bit of the
sons
problem.
Sanguinius.
I go where I am needed.
Yeah, land speeder without a doubt should probably go over to the right, since it does provide a bit of a flanking area and some early warning. I just don't know who else can go with him besides Carleon, maybe jumping up top and providing some vision that way. Nope, I don't want to do that yet, because I got an optimum firing angle right now.
Lining
Blast
up
them.
anti-swarm firing solution.
I like that.
At speed.
That is a good turn of shots. Can we two-shot the group? Now, with the Space Marines or the Intercessors, I do not want to go too far out, since the fallback point obviously is to use this corridor, but it doesn't really help me to have everyone over there for crying out loud. Not until we're basically clear of it.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Now, let's try and spot some more, ideally, if there's anything up top.
Got it.
So Carleon could maybe jump up there. We look to be clear. That's always the scariest thing with when I only have very little movement left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because if I overcommit there, they could have meleeed me. And I don't want that. Although, it would have been great to tempt them into my Overwatch kill zone at the same time.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. We fight.
They still probably are going to come this way, maybe. Just a question, how do I move everyone else?
For the Emperor.
Because without a doubt, this is awkward and it's going to be a slow grind. Which is kind of true to the Warhammer nature, isn't it? Especially if there are a lot of gaunts waiting for me.
My fury will be fast.
I don't like the idea of honestly jumping up here, but Carleon can at least go back and forth and provide buffs and support. I think it's still worth it. Probably more advantageous having him up here. And again, provides me a little bit of early warning around this corner.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
And there's the early warning I need. I'm just going to keep him there because hopefully that gives him decent cover. It's just Gargoyles I have to worry about mostly. Which hopefully should not be that much of a threat. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to hit anything, but we're going to make the attempt.
Overwatch.
Okay, who else?
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Oh, you guys. I will... I think I'll leave them over on the right. I got enough Marines going through the breach. And next turn or two, once we start getting to our end, I'll have them fall back, maybe. And then we'll see what the next few turns bring us. Okay, warriors are getting aggressive, and yeah, they're going to take their shots. Still light hits, but definitely need to be careful. Here comes the endless... Here comes the walking corpses now, essentially. We are going to be flooding this tunnel, this pathway with their blood. And apparently, the blood may be of all those they consumed, if they're like mosquitoes when you swat them after they just bitten you. And dang it, they all ran away from me. Which scares me, because this, again, is a spawn point. I don't want to bring my Marines up here. Not unless they were... If I had Assault Marines, I'd be a little more comfortable, but then they wouldn't really be able to contribute a whole lot. It's the downside. Now, without a doubt, I think I just want to cripple the Gaunts and then deal with the Warriors after, because I don't think they're buffing anything yet. And then the Dreadnought covers the corridor. Has no cover, perfect. Shred them. One more time. Well, that's what the land spear is for, but I gotta be smart with my movement. I have 2 movement left, and I don't think it's... I can't remember if I can go diagonally or... Actually, yeah, that answers that question.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
And that's gonna burn all my movement.
In death will my duty be completed.
So in all honesty, Dreadnought's probably gonna stay here for providing the wall.
Anti-grav ready.
And outside of the Warriors, all these should do very little damage to my vehicles. Hopefully.
What needs fixing?
I have 3 more points of movement. 1, 2, 3. You can easily back up if absolutely needed.
Got it.
And this is awkward positioning here.
Need a scout?
I think I just cut my losses and get the overwatches ready. Although really, that may have been a well, actually, you are still fine, and I'm gonna give you some armor to help protect you. You should be all right.
Your armor to turn their blades.
Very slow advance, but actually, I can hit them, but barely because of the amount of cover, which is probably being provided by my own units. Oh, the sad truth of the matter is.
Overwatch set.
But I can take the hits. I should be all right.
Battle line squad ready. We're the sons of Sanguinius.
And then once we're far enough forward, we could be able to make a nice breach out really easily. Especially if these guys, these intercessors, can get some form of shots.
Overwatch.
Oh, let me cancel that because I saw an opening way up here, which, while terrible, is still better than nothing. Actually, let me use the stabilizers to help increase the odds, because if they're going to shoot at anything, it's going to be the Hormagaunts. Yeah, one is completely gone, actually, so that's good. And then we can overwatch and hit, hopefully, everything else. Sadly, they cannot hit anything, alas.
Overwatch.
But there are still shots, and actually, again, let me turn off. Let me get the battle line tactics for this.
I am ready to help.
Get as much chance I have to
They will
hit
fear
them.
To tread close.
And you can also barely, maybe, shoot some gaunts as well, but very unlikely, but it's a dream. I am really scared about moving forward. It could be a great flanking position, though, if I can get up there. This is the only thing that scares me. The fact that there's a bunch of units that are very likely going to spawn. And I don't want it, but Overwatch should hopefully just help mitigate that tremendously. I'll have 1 movement left. I can take my shot. Because they have been avoiding me, that's much as apparent. But it's probably because they didn't really see me at the same time. Now just get everyone on Overwatch and hope we can mitigate this damage, and I hope I don't regret this choice. I suspect they're going to run away from me again, though. But let's make sure we're firing at a 45-degree angle, so that way I cover whatever might appear on the right. And then you just fire at 4 space range. And you just fire as far away as you basically can. And then we can give them accuracy buff to help out quite a bit. And then next turn, maybe Carleon can jump down here and help out. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, take those hits. You were kind of built for this. The swarm tactics is going to hurt a lot if they group up. But thankfully they're shooting when they're not grouped up, so God mode is now enabled. It's a nice convenient cheat. An in-game built one at that. Alright, perfect. So now that they actually see me, they're coming this way. And the more we split them up like this, the less swarm tactics they get buffed up with. Since right now, this Hormagaunt, okay, it is getting 50% buff currently. which might do noteworthy damage, and then the one in the middle is getting double damage. That shoots me. If I can kill some of them, that'd be great, but no.
I must resist.
Ooh, and it had to be a critical hit too. Now, I don't know if they're getting buffed by the warriors. Nope, just 100%. And they sprinted. Okay, that's good. And we got company
I hear them out there.
on our flank. Is that... Am I understanding that properly?
I hear them out there.
Or are those gargoyles? Which just means we break through this, and then we use the choke point against them. Is what I think is the ultimate plan. I absolutely hate this idea of burning all my movement now, so let's just do it one at a time for safety's sake. Because you're not quite going to be able to shoot optimally, but it's not like there's anything to worry about, thankfully. And I believe this was a spawn point as well. So what does that look like? It's a tunnel, or a building, that's all I can really say. 50%, 42%. And where can Carleon go? He might buff you.
Watches over us.
So 6 movement. So all 6 movement goes here. I do want Carleon in there, without a doubt. And what happens if I try to walk away? I don't think... nothing that I really could tell yet. I really want to cripple these just for the convenience of being able to move. Just not a very good shot with that said, but... We'll use Carleon. He'll make this a little bit easier for me. If we can get this flank in, then whatever is coming behind us, probably gargoyles, a handful of them, then we can use this choke point against them. We just gotta be very efficient in this turn. And 10% less chance. I just want to wipe this out entirely. I want to maximize damage at the same time. It's a little bit awkward. Which is the better choice, in all honesty. Especially since I only killed 2 of them.
My power is yours to command. They cannot
Yeah,
stop
that I
me.
expected. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to attack them.
Need a scout?
Now, let's cripple these things out.
Yet to meet a Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
The more use we can get out of the way,
On my way.
the better. And I am without a doubt going to heal the Dreadnought. That goes without saying. And let's see, you only killed 2 of them. Which you could kill 3 with the pistol, if I'm so lucky. Nope, never mind. He did kill 2, to be fair. It's not like he failed at his job.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
And suboptimal firing range. Land speeder, I think we're gonna have... Oh, actually, there's only 3 of them left. I want the Hellblasters ideally. Yeah, because they're not gonna melee me. And if I can get you out of the way, that helps. And there's only 3 of them. That would not stop your movement, right? Although, to be honest, I don't entirely know how this works. With them suppressing me. But that greatly increases the odds of hitting. Can I kill him, though? Okay, and now you're unhindered completely. Which I like the idea of. All but 2 of them. Oh, yeah. Killed almost half of them. That's good for me. And then we'll get in the face of the warriors. Oh, beautiful.
Confirmed.
A little awkward, but now I don't feel so bad anymore. Although, Movement is still very painful here,
We
but
can handle it.
we could still take our shots. There's going to be a lot of cover. And I want to be ready for this flanking ambush. Whatever it might be. Not very good hits, without a doubt. But they might just try and melee me instead, and if they run away, that's going to hurt. A lot. Alright, get everyone up. The apothecary, the sanguinary priest probably should have gone
We are
there
the sons of
in that first spot.
Sanguinius.
Because that would have worked a lot better. Yep, there's the gargoyles I was expecting. Yep, a bunch of gargoyles. Okay. So the choke point's not going to be as convenient, but there are gaunts, and that's good enough for me for screwing them over.
Overwatch.
Okay, maybe we can do something here.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Because we can shoot up here relatively well.
With precision, brothers.
That'll give us optimal firing. It's just sadly not the most efficient angle for... Yeah, at least having a second intercessor squad would have been really good here. Nothing spawned yet here. But without a doubt, I want Overwatches at the ready for God knows what. It's an honest question, where the hell do I aim my Overwatch though? That is what I'm curious about.
Moving.
Now, we're almost out of the tunnel. Unless something drastic happens with the spawning.
Overwatch.
I should be clear next turn, and although I will take a lot of flack from the gargoyles, but nothing needs to be healed here, so no one should die. No one should fall.
Past, future. There is only service to the Emperor.
Actually, I want your focus to be on the warriors. I don't know if it actually helps you or not. Because, yeah, there's very little I don't understand about the counterattacking. If they try and move away. Would I be able to counterattack both of them? Or would I burn it on the first one that moves? Which, in theory, would probably be the Termagants. And I want to cripple these guys the most.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Okay, Carleon, you get to
Their
join in.
death is our only option.
You're out of range, alas. But if they run from you, maybe you can take a shot from something. We're almost out. Let's see what they bring.
We are taking fire.
I'm hoping to gain accuracy penalty for that too.
Taking fire.
Since I was getting accuracy penalty as well. And nothing but a flesh wound, I can fix that. Right? Gargoyles will be a bit of a problem, but I can deal with the gaunts easily enough. I have enough Overwatches to maybe kill them off. And hopefully they can't even shoot me anyway because of their positioning. Very light damage, but they did debuff me. Oh. Sneaky bastards. They're using flock formations on me.
Taking fire.
Alright. And this should not be able... Okay, they're still coming in. This hill is going to be a bit of a problem, but we are almost clear regardless. And I wonder if that stacks. Yes, Overwatch. Make them suffer. Yes, screwed up. Now, if only I had the other... Well, the Intercessor Squad still... No, it still has his Overwatch, so... If only I had those two swap positions, then that could have been a dead Gargoyle. Well, I think it's safe to say they're not hitting anything this turn. But... we are pretty much clear. We just gotta ruin these warriors.
Power is yours to command.
So let's ruin them. Path is not direct enough for a charge. Interesting. And you have siphoning talents, right? Although, yep, you do have siphoning talents.
Anti-grav ready.
Alright, let's clean up the gaunts and then worry about these warriors later. Which probably means they didn't get penalized with their accuracy, sadly. Is what that tells me.
Got it. On the move.
Alright, nothing over here. Nothing spawned here.
Battle line squad ready.
We're not going to have very good shots, but we're going to have goddamn shots, hopefully.
Your orders.
At least one or two of them will.
For the Emperor. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Now,
Sanguinius watches
you can move in
over
there,
us.
so I don't think Carleon needs the support, but let's buff our aim, shall we? Okay, they're cleaned up, and that's always good, because that means more overwatches, but where am I worried about overwatching? More spawning here, probably, if there was one that actually spawned and it didn't just start there.
We fight and we die for the
And then you
Imperium.
just watch this corner, because that worries me. Although you are in a bad spot, because you are also debuffed. If they do get shot on you. Now let's get optimum fire range, because this is not it. Yes, I don't even need to buff you with Carleon. Good, good. And you're also a damaged one. Let's heal you before you go forward. I don't think I could get a power axe attack, though. I don't think I have enough movement. Wrong ability. Ooh, 75 health. And I do get a power axe attack.
Understood.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the hit with the halberd, but I guess this is good enough. Ooh, 95% chance to kill one, please. For some reason I had it in my head he would attack twice. That's why I was assuming one would die there. Oh, and that was a counterattack, was it? That's fine. Finish him off, please. There. Now it feels like I'm getting actual value out of these Hellblasters. Now that everyone's out, watch us scurry through the tunnel and then turn around and blast them with nothing but bolter rounds. Although not the best angle, sadly, but I don't even think they can move here. That might be part of the reason why.
Overwatch.
Which is fine by me. And I don't mind you burn your charges. You're going to do very little, I think, in this turn. You could have healed them, I suppose is fair, but
Your orders.
and we can swap our our intercessors a little bit to
We
kind of
fight
protect
and we
these
die
guys.
for the Imperium.
10 damage. Okay, so it doesn't... It only debuffs them a little bit. And you can't see up there now due to your position. Which makes me wonder if we move out more to minimize how much they can hurt me.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Yeah, because I can move one more, get an Overwatch shot of sorts. Or even better, can I just shoot these guys and kill them? It's possible. Because these guns are crippled, it's just a lot of gargoyles we have to deal with, and swarm tactics going to be annoying. Can we kill them? Okay, that's 50% less damage they're going to get. Let's get the land speeder up to see what's around. No, I don't want to go there. Let's optimize our movement.
With speed.
And there's a spawn point over here, it looks like. Let's be very careful of that. And actually, because the game allows for it, let's actually do a 360 look around to make sure there's nothing to surprise me.
Got it.
On Ball 4 I was
And
born.
sadly, Carleon
Should the
isn't able to do
unit
anything.
on Ball 4 I
But he could still buff. And Hellblasters could get a shot too. Not the most accurate shot. Okay, this is probably the best I could do. And it allows me to get vision up top.
Overwatch set.
And then Carleon next turn can go up there and cause trouble. And actually, let's have you overwatch as well. Because you can murder anything that comes up there. Decides to use that point.
Forever watching.
And then Carleon will buff you to hopefully help with that if they do take that bait. Because I don't think, I'm hoping very many can't attack through here. Probably only one, well they can dance around like they did before to be fair. So we're probably going to get a lot of shots on this squad. Which should be okay. It's the melee damage that's going to be scary with the battle line tactics. But they're already weakened. And we do have some overwatches for that.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Now, what do I do with you? Well, you can help out as well, if only barely. And I'm about to get my strafing run next turn, which hopefully will cripple them in this choke point. Here they come. No overwatches yet. Sadly, no shots on the gaunts. Okay, now they're gonna die. Please? Not even a single hit. There's too many units in the way is probably what happened. So that's still gonna be a painful shot.
Push them back.
Alright, take your hits. You're no longer getting swarm tactics from the gaunts. And what happens next? They're gonna try and move more in for shots, I guess. More gargoyles. I'm not really scared of them at this point. We just have no overwatch to really deal with them, though. And there's more spawning in the back.
Your orders.
How do we clean these guys out? Because there's a lot of cover to be had. And I'm not really in optimum fire range anyway, so let's just get as many people out of the way as possible. They're probably going to have to shoot if they're going to sidestep out of the way. And they could, in theory, kill him. Unless I want to use Carleon to buff him, because Carleon might not be able to do a whole lot. And who needs healing? Well, they, for one, need healing. And there's no optimal targets for the Hellblasters at the moment.
When the day is darkest,
And I'm okay with them just hanging back.
Affirmative.
The sanguinary
So you go heal
serves the
them,
will of the
and
church.
hopefully they clean up the gaunts. And then finally, the plan will be enacted to eradicate them through overwhelming firepower. Hopefully.
We're the sons of
In fact,
Sanguinius.
in theory, I don't even need... Oh, well, they're going to get attacked if I don't kill them. So let's get Carleon's support.
I was born, and should the Emperor will it,
Crippling them as much as possible is ideal.
I will die.
Oh, wrong squad. That helps. That will help a little bit if I activate the right squad. Kill him. Perfect. You just get into cover.
The Emperor. We fight and we die.
They can back up easily enough. And we're probably not going to get a lot of optimal shots. Which is where the Overwatch is going to come in. How much movement do I have left? 1 movement. So Carleon, get out of the way, please. Dreadnought. Let's see. Quintar, let's give you your... Let's name you properly, please. You're going to go towards the objective. And then we're going to cripple these gargoyles a bit. Yeah, optimum range is 4. Just want to make sure. I didn't get to kill 4 of them, sadly, but... What else is up here? We are looking okay. Quintar can go up
Through discipline.
and hopefully do some more damage to them.
Confirmed.
You're definitely going to be well out of optimum range, sadly. But you can still hit them pretty good. One more time. Can you kill him? Thank you. Thank you, Quintar.
My vigilance is eternal.
You are an inspiration to your brothers.
What needs fixing?
And with that said, let's heal him up a bit as a reward for his service. There, good. Good, good. Nothing spawned on this side. I think we're in the clear. Time to bring out the Death Legions. Things are gonna die. This is probably a little bit overkill. If I could somehow get all of them to shoot, that is.
Battle line squad ready. For the Emperor.
I'm sadly... Actually, I probably should realistically just back up one more few. A little suboptimal, but... I got my firing line I want.
Ready. With precision, brothers.
Let's hope they fall for the trap. And they're going to be able to shoot here. This is probably where I want to aim the Overwatches.
Overwatch.
So as many people as I can get there, the better.
With precision, brothers.
Alright.
With precision, brothers.
We're as ready as we're probably going to be. I am mindful of
Overwatch.
reinforcements, and they're only gargoyles. They are not really the most exciting thing to shoot at with Hellblasters. Now,
Keep an eye out.
who's left? Carleon. I don't know what to do with you, honestly. We need to get you an extra ability unlocked, so that way we can take full advantage of your turns.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
And likewise with Intaro here, since I'm not really using melee a whole lot, but this could be amazing if he's next to all my commanders, or HQ units essentially, since that would buff up their melee attack amazingly. But that would be for later on in the campaign probably. Alright, who's next? Oh, the land speeder. Let's see what's roaming around. I'm just curious what's hiding and lurking. Okay, for a moment I was a little bit worried why he didn't have vision when I turned around like that. Who else?
Your orders.
Oh, can't forget about our other battle brothers to add to the Overwatch Death Zone, which is going to end, which is going to fail spectacularly. I'm pretty certain, but
Precision, brothers.
can you imagine how amazing it will be the off chance that they do fall for the trap? That's the whole reason why I'm doing this. Although I should have turned them around, to be fair, just in case that does anything for critical hits or other factors. Here they come. I knew it. Not very good shot, sadly. What else, though? Bring it. Bring it. Shoot them down. We have all this Overwatch preparation for this moment. It's just hard to say how effective we're being right now, especially at such long range. It's one gargoyle left, and we're fine with that. A lot of Overwatches, sadly, not as effective as it could have been, but that might change. Yeah, because they just have a death wish, don't they? Yes, get our remaining brothers into this fray. That was pretty effective. Now do it again. 5 of them survived, but still pretty effective. For very light glancing damage. And Taro is actually going to take part. Now I regret not having Carleon overwatching. I was not expecting a suicide play.
Sanguinius watches over us.
So Antaro can very easily just clean these up himself. It's just a question, what's the best way to clean them up? Because one chainsaw attack should kill 2 of them right away. And then bolt pistol shot to all but guarantee. Good. Continue on with the plan.
There is only service to the Emperor.
Okay, nothing up on north, is there? Nope, we look clear.
On the move.
Now let's secure this zone. And I don't want to rotate the camera, but we're looking clear. Which disappoints me a little. I want to be able to shoot something. I could shoot something, but they're in full cover, so that sounds like a terrible idea.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
Let's see, 46. And this is not an optimal range, is it? Although, I think we're fine. I could just blast them when they come up this pathway, although they don't even have enough movement to get up there today. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will be right here. That may have been a mistake. But it's not like I need to go very far anyway.
Overwatch zone
And
established.
we know what to do with our remain battle brothers. Although again, let's be mindful if there's something waiting behind us.
Affirmative.
Just in case. I'm still paranoid they're gonna spawn in this corner. After all, can you blame me? I was screwed once before, I will not be screwed over again. Thankfully though, the strategy of trying to bring half my intercessors over this way on the flank seemed like a good idea. Because I could see the argument now for the arguably bad design if I had literally everyone go through this point. It paid off. With a little bit of luck, I will be honest.
Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I forgot these guys existed. Not that I'm really worried. Why would I be worried about a bunch of suicidal gargoyles? I just gotta move people out of the way, and I gotta figure out people to heal. Oh, you shot, okay. For some reason I thought you still had your turn left.
Ranged plasma on your request.
And I don't know what to do with the Hell Blasters, alas. Well, they could shoot. I suppose that's the obvious answer, right?
We are the sons of
I should seriously consider giving them the ability to purge Xenos, after all. Even if they might not be very good at it. Okay, Xenos were effectively purged. Let's move 2 more and hopefully you're not blocking the shot now. It's not optimum range, but it's more Xenos purging, which we almost did not allow them to do. And now clean up the rabble. It took us a while, but the trap was successful. Or at least
We are the sons of
counteracting their own ambush trap, I guess. Now where do I want to put Carly on? Since there's a lot of things I could do with him, to be fair.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory.
But I would have to wait a turn before I use the jump backs again. But this looks like a very effective Overwatch wall. And if they somehow survive that after walking into it, then they are more blessed by the Emperor than me, I think. And that is something that should never happen.
Blasters awaiting target.
So let's hope they die. Okay, for a moment I thought there was something there when I saw the red movement circle. And I don't know what to really shoot at now.
Your orders.
So just Overwatch, take precautions. Who's left?
Marine, standing by.
Can't really repair anything, so just repair the measly little bit of health here.
I'll keep an eye out.
Who else? Okay, Dreadnought. Just move forward a bit more, and actually, you follow suit. Now that's everyone. What are they bringing next to the fight? one space away, which means they're firing a little suboptimally. I think that is a lot of shots, but I wonder. Oh well, now they're gonna commit suicide. Good night. Okay, will the other one be stupid enough to walk forward though? Unfortunately not, because it burnt all its movement. That was the one oversight to this entire plan. I saw no movement over here, but I knew it. I feel goddamn vindicated. Now, how do we best kill off this nuisance? Because I want to kill you, and you're in cover. I want to kill them, who are just validating my reason for being afraid of coming this way. But they can. We can make them come to me. I can have the high ground, maybe.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
I'm not too worried about them. Is there anything else to worry about? Is there more coming up here is what I mean. Doesn't look like it.
For the Emperor.
But let's get the Overwatch ready.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Actually, they could back up easily enough, and then
Affirmative.
we can have everyone else Overwatch. And let me just fire a suboptimal range just a little bit. And then land speeder. You got good vantage point there. I am not jumping you there, Carleon, because that looks like a great way to get you trapped. Actually, if only I had vision of them, I would drop the strafing run on them now, but that looks like it might be next turn.
On my honor.
Anti-grav ready.
Now, who do we buff up with the accuracy? Probably the one in back due to the fall off. Although, with that said,
Sanguinius guides every strike.
let's at least buff their damage too, or stabilize them a bit.
We fight and we die for the
This is a good opportunity for it. I wonder if I can activate that while they're still on Overwatch. No.
With precision, brothers.
That should make that far more efficient.
Need a scout?
Now, what is over here, if anything? We are kind of in the clear.
Got it. Overwatch.
Nothing's going to catch me off guard here, hopefully. And the mission should be close to done. Unless this is another part to the bad design.
Battle line squad ready.
Okay, and heal up these brothers of yours.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Alright, Overwatch, 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 heal. And
blood waits.
we'll see what happens once we activate this.
Do not falter.
Overwatch set. My power is yours to command. I have activated the lensing array. I will catalog all warp aberrations indicative of synaptic Xenos activity.
Hold this area against the Tyranids, brothers. Leave none of the Xenos filth alive. The librarian must complete his work.
That seems simple enough. There's like nothing here.
Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will
Let's
repair them.
see what cheating they come up with now.
Victory for the Bloodblades.
And I do have my strafing run at the ready, in case it's needed. I wonder if that's a global ability too, which could be really nice for this kind of setup. Nope, they bring in a lot of company. Good thing I extended the range some. Hopefully everyone gets to join in on the fun, right? One squad gone. Can we kill one more? Just to mitigate the swarm tactics. Okay, no swarm tactics at all. I like it. And the boss music is now triggering, which is ill omen. Time to be ready for anything. At least I have something for my Hellblasters to shoot at finally. We just gotta fortify our positions and take advantage of those choke points. Yeah, there we are. Sadly bad Hellfire shots, or Hellblaster shots. Because I would have liked that had been reversed. Please tell me you're shooting it. Respectable damage, and next turn I can hopefully obliterate that thing.
Taking fire! Taking fire!
And what I would love more than anything is all four of them to stand there. Because hopefully that allows me... No, I don't think it'll allow me a good strafing shot. Nope, they're dead.
Taking fire!
Finally, our first full casualty. Or first full loss. And there wasn't much I could do about it, alas. But I think we're still okay if the Hellblasters can cripple this thing off nicely. Those swarm tactics, though, are hurting hard.
Taking fire! Taking fire!
Alright, the element surprise is done. At least for that corner. We just now gotta consolidate our troops. Which, there's only one unit squad left here, which means these two I want to try and kill off the Gargoyles, because they're not going to be able to reinforce our brothers the best.
Moving.
If that's at all possible, I would love these two to kill them. Good enough, considering.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
But just to be safe, well, actually, this squad in theory is going to be lagging behind a bit too. No, and it also has a stabilizer, so they can all but guarantee the kill. I would just need to get them an optimum fire range.
Affirmative.
So let's give them a try, and if they don't kill them, then, well,
Engaging the
I'll take the third shot. There.
Battle line squad ready.
Everyone get up here. And Carleon, don't get in the way of the land speeder. Ideally. And you can up... Yeah, you already buffs. But you can sprint one more. So do that. And you got a respectable chance, just not a lot of damage, sadly. Now the real fun begins. Finally, the Hellblasters are gonna get to play. Although I gotta be very mindful they're gonna kill themselves if I overcharge. Because I would love to heal you, but you're kind of just a meat shield at this point. Oh, dang it. Oh wait, you have the command ability. It takes an action point. This would have been a good opportunity, but I rushed that.
For the Emperor.
And actually, I want the Apothecary ready to heal them. That was a bit of a mistake. But we got good fire angle. Hit it. I want that thing to die now. $100 damage is really damn respectable. One more time. No overcharge. Perfect. These are professional lot right here. Oh, so close, but definitely damn respectable. How do we best kill him off, though? Because we could buff our damage here, but this thing without a doubt needs to die. It's just the best way to go about it.
Moving into position.
Since I want as many bolt rounds as possible.
Your orders. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And I don't think these are going to get to shoot at the warrior, are they?
We're the sons of
It's a bit of a
sanguinians.
problem. Unless I go really far on the Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Oh yeah, these guys can move
Your
still.
orders. Move in.
Probably get them up the bridge then.
Fight and we die for the
1, 2, 3, so yeah. That way they can get as far away as possible and hopefully get a little bit of cover.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Alright, the priest needs to survive. Which means we take our shots here, I guess. Because I don't think these guys are going to be able to do it. They have a chance now with the buffed up damage. Gonna be close. Oh my god. They got vengeance for their fallen brothers. I love it. Now, without a doubt, I want to buff.
Of course.
Yeah, I probably should heal up these guys. We're gonna lose. This is gonna be a mess. I don't think I need Hell Blasters anymore.
The blood is strong.
Unless they bring
Do
another
not
Tyrannofax.
falter.
My vigilance is eternal.
And you just cannot move or do anything at this point. Ideally, just get them in as much cover as possible then.
Awaiting target.
And this only works for... Oh, target ally. It works on everyone. That could help a lot. For some reason I had in my head that that only affected machines. But I'm glad to be proven wrong.
Precision, brothers.
Alright, and there's one land speed up here, right? That's doing absolutely nothing. Let's put it to use, shall we? Although, this is probably really the best spot for it, because I think that's giving cover. And it'll draw some of their fire if I'm lucky too. But really, the swarm tactics what's really gonna hurt here. I gotta remember to use that bombing, that strafing run, because they want to be grouped up because of the swarm tactics, and I want to bomb them for that very reason too. I just don't know. I could have you in front. What's your armor like?
Fight and we die
Yeah,
for
not really,
the
no,
Imperium.
not significant enough to really justify having you on the front line, I think. Alright. Let's get this going. This is all but dealt with, unless there's more coming. Warriors are not terrifying, it's just the accuracy that's not the best. Stop hitting the same target. I would love nothing more than to hit the same unit myself, but I don't get it. Now kill these gaunts. They got the extra armor, which should help a bit there, right?
I hear something.
Hopefully it's the reason they stay alive, that extra point of armor, especially with all the gaunts. But with all the swarm tactics, that's going to be tricky to do. Overwatch time! I would have loved to have killed the one back, but hey, I got excited for a moment. I thought we killed them. Jeez, they're getting bold with the range. Is that because they have a different weapon?
Taking fire.
They have devours and not flesh borers now. That might be why. I wish I could know that for a fact. That's something I'm gonna have to double check. I know they can change weapons. There's sadly no convenient way to know that, because it doesn't even want to give me their optimal range. Okay, they have flesh borers. That I can at least say. But we can deal with gargoyles easily enough. We have the intercessors for it. And this looks like a beautiful strafing run, if they clump up some more for me. Jeez, I was wondering what was happening there, even though it was sadly a terrible shot. They might not survive. Although, again, they're gargoyles. They don't really have the best damage output, do they? Especially when they're suboptimally buffing themselves. Alright, first thing we need to do. How many can I get here? I can easily get 3, but I'm wondering if there's the warriors hidden there. So let's just take our free turn. 1 space away. If it was here, then without a doubt I know what I would be targeting. Really, any of them is a good target, isn't it? Even if the odds to hit aren't the best. It might kill that one squad, it's the only downside to as far as maximum firepower. Dang it, I don't know where I'm hitting. I'm hoping... Okay, never mind, I hit the wrong button, that explains it. Alright, that looks a lot better. I was hitting the wrong button. And maybe if I'm lucky, maybe I can get another one, since I'm so close to activating the next salvo.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Now, warriors, you were in optimum firing range. You screwed up. Let me thank you for that, or at least punish you for it. Now, I would have to burn all my movement. I do not like that. I want to kill these warriors. One more bolter shot, and maybe, if I'm so lucky, the speeder can kill off the third one. Let me see. I think that's the plan here. They sadly have cover, and I don't know if that's from my own Marines or not.
Ready for recon.
Okay, that explains that. Alright, let's see. You're without a doubt not going to kill both of them. It would be a fleeting dream if it could.
With speed.
But at least they can kill the warriors off. And then I'll still have 3 overwatches for the gargoyles. Alright, fall back.
Affirmative.
Fall back, fall back. And get ready to punish the gargoyles. They don't hit very hard, it's just a debuff that's gonna suck a bit. Which is why we want them crippled as much as possible.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
Actually, let me use battle line tactics. If there's any time to go all out on the damage, is here. When there's like the most... When there's a ridiculous number of them. And let's see. You're not quite there yet, but you are damn close.
Affirmative.
And I also have to plan out my next strafing run, which is probably these 3 here. So we'll kill off this squad. Because again, the more swarm tactics we can get rid of, the better, even though accuracy is not impressive due to the poison. It is still enough to at least kill these bastards. And now, what do I shoot next? Not quite there yet. I think I just used the Hellblasters to try and kill off the weakened ones. And that is an optimal firing range, right? Nope, they're both 60%. Interesting. Enemy evasion. Oh, they have... Okay, so I get better odds on killing the gaunts. And again, swarm tactics is what's gonna hurt me the most here with so many of them. So I'm gonna chance kill off these gaunts. Probably not very effective, but... Or at least probably not as effective as it could be, but... I will take it. Dramatic music again, but we already dealt with the Tyrannofax, damn it! I don't want to deal with an R1. Really close, but that's why we have... Almost there. That's why we have these 2 to finish them off. And I want you to heal up the Hell Blasters.
Whatever the
So
angel
take one
requires.
shot and hopefully kill him. Ah, so close. The dream was almost real.
What needs fixing?
Alright, take a shot, finish him off.
Victory for the Bloodblades.
Yes.
Victory for Skyfall.
Yes, I like it. Okay. I could damage them, but they have armor. I think it's better to deal with the gaunts.
Command received.
One more time. How's that for a cleanup phase? We just got 2 strafing runs and eradicate all but 3 of the units, basically. And let's see. Meleer. So if I back up, it's only this one squad to worry about. And the land speeder can hopefully clean them up. I just gotta position myself better, dang it.
I go where I am needed.
So the land speeder can do just that. And you only have 2 movement left, so I'm not having you move forward. Just cripple the gaunt some more. Good enough by me. And then land speeder can hopefully kill this off, and then really it's just 3 gaunts and whatever's down here to worry about. Yeah, how far can you go? They can get up here, they can, but there's... I should just have the land speeder try and take that hit. If I could be so lucky. Oh,
Hellblasters awaiting target.
Actually, they can move still. And then the tech marine will take the hit instead. Which is probably a better idea, right?
Their death is our
Probably
only
not.
option.
Moving.
Alright, that was a pretty effective cleanup turn. We just need to survive one more and then finish him off, I'm pretty certain. Nope, I should have turned him around. I don't like that flank. If it even actually does anything, to be honest. Okay, do that. See if I care. There's more of them. And they're going the wrong way, stupid idiots. Although they are going to eat up some Overwatches. Which I'm kind of okay with, because they're the bigger threat, aren't they? Especially if they've been upgraded with... Nope, these have flesh bores too. If they were equipped with Devours, then I would feel a lot better about killing them. Hit me! Oh god, they're hitting me really hard too. Those Devours are something. I definitely need to pay attention to when they're bringing those out. Because I was not prepared for that. I was so used to the... I want to say Hormagaunts, right? No, Termagaunts, damn it. I will not give up on this damn war, naming them properly. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pay close attention to what weapon you're having. And even more so, look at the skirmish mode to see what the stats are, so it can prepare appropriately. Now, how many Overwatches do I have? Just one, I think, is going to go off, sadly, due to their angle. And sadly, they're really good at dodging. They're not getting the best shots, though, which I'm fine with. Hopefully cover is a nice factor here.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Alright, so bolt pistol or chainsword. How do we best deal with these? Because sadly, you are all sorts of beaten up there, and as soon as I try to run away from the guns, they're going to melee me. But we have the tech priest to help with this make my life a little bit easier. And nothing really needs to be healed. We should be okay. I had to miss the melee attack. That sucks. Actually, interesting that you can't jump here. Why is that? Huh. That was not something I was expecting.
For the Emperor. Fire support.
There's only 3 of them left. I should be able to back off relatively well. And then we just keep these devours from hitting me. Oh, they didn't attack me. Interesting. I need to go back one more space. What's the fall off? Oh, Blinding Venom is a factor. That's what's happening.
Target acquired.
Which means I'm not relying on Overwatch with you anyway.
Moving into position.
No. Let's deny him the swarm tactics, because we should be able to kill one friggin' Gaunt, right? Especially in optimum firing range. Well, it's just one space off. Bit of a wasted shot, but I will take it. And I worry about you getting attacked.
With speed.
Interesting. Why are you not attacking? That was not expecting. I was entirely playing around that too. Not optimal firing range, but at least it'll get me backed up in the cover, and then they'll have to go up the ramp if they want to hope to hit anything.
Yet the meter xenons my axe couldn't bisect.
We have land spears here. We still have gargoyles to deal with. What's the best way to deal with the warriors? Without a doubt, something that's good against their armor, since they have 4 to bring. Pretty damn close, I'll take it. I would love to have Carleon go up there and finish off the warriors, but
My fury will be fast.
he will have 3 movement afterwards. So he can go back to where he was, which should be good enough. I just now need to kill the gargoyles. And ideally, I would love to have the sanguinary priest do that. Not likely. 3 of them. Don't tease me like that, thinking you could kill him with your next attack. Don't do that to me. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this squad here too, that's still alive. Well, he was true to his word, if nothing else though. But how are we looking at killing these guys? They have half cover, which means we just fall back in that case, outside targets of opportunity. I'm not going to let them have that advantage if I can help it.
Engaging the
And
enemy.
hopefully Carleon can finish him off after the shot. I am hoping at
Victory
least.
for the Bloodblades. Victory. for
2 hits,
Scum.
give it to me. Really good chance of finishing him off.
You will
I like
fall
it.
before
Do
me.
it. Ooh, you scared me for a brief moment, but your aim was true on the second shot. Or the second attack, at least. And let's not forget about these cursed gaunts. I keep forgetting about them. Although, who's debuffed right now? They would be the best candidates for trying to shoot off these gaunts. And then I have fresh rounds to shoot the gargoyles when they come up. What is the accuracy here? Okay, perfect. Best I could probably get. Good, good, I like it.
For the Emperor. Moving.
The boss music is coming back. I don't like it.
Anti-grav ready.
Now, do I stabilize my aim or not? That's an odd question, because more than likely these guys are going to get debilitated next question. And as a result, they're probably not going to do any damage next turn.
With precision, brothers.
I want to aim like this. I think that's best. Yep. And we'll see if you can do anything or not. Who's left? No one. Alright. Let's see what happens next. Knowing my luck, there's Tyrannus that spawned behind that squad, isn't there? Alright. Do your worst there. Do your worst. Okay, hit the speeder for all I care. They're not getting buffed by swarm tactics, I already know. Just the difficulty is helping them. Haha, look who's back. And quite crippled at that. We don't care about the flesh boars, it's the devours we're learning are the threat. It's just a question of what can they shoot at this turn. Taking shots on speeder, nope. That's getting painful quickly. If only I didn't put them there, dang it. They had movement too to go somewhere better. Oh my god. Okay, I was worried. I thought they had devours too. Okay, what do you got? Flesh boars, flesh boars. The worst is out of the way once we clean up those devours. Come on, I have Overwatch for his sole moment. His sole purpose. Don't disappoint. Zone of control, conveniently. He probably didn't shoot because he couldn't see this one, or at least he wasn't aiming that way. Huh, they didn't poison me. Eliminate the remaining, and sadly he cannot do anything else. Alright, flesh boars are the big threat. Hands down. And it's going to be a while before I can do another strafing run, though.
For the Imperium!
Okay, Devours, they're priority number 1. Not the best shot. And I don't think there's any point to overcharges there. They're not going to be very effective regardless. Good hits regardless. Good enough.
Ranged plasma on your request.
Now if they can finish off this squad, that'd be great. Let's do this. One more time. Good, good. That's another one out of the way. And 9 more left apparently. No.
Your orders.
They're crippled. Let's see, there's nothing left down here, so land speeder is just free to shoot whatever. Again, gotta find big priorities. Warrior, Devour here at full health. And I could just hit that on all but unhindered. Oh yeah, no fall off even. So take that shot. Now. Hormagaunts, where can you go? 3, 4, 5. So don't be on the bridge and I don't have to worry about the gaunt this turn. But we still gotta worry about other things. A lot of other things. But that's now down to 8. Who's next? As annoying as this gargoyle is, I don't think I want to shoot it. 75 versus 65. I can't say no to that. Kill the Devourers. One more. I would probably need pistols for that. Since Carleon... Well, Carleon could brave in there, but then I will have to deal with the Termagants. Or not Termagants, but the dang Hormagaunts again.
The blood waits.
Well, there's 2 squads left here. You could finish them off, and then get some vengeance for the blood they spilled. Good.
Your orders.
A terrifying weapon has been dispatched. Never thought I would say that about Hormagaunts, would I? Damn it, I did it again! Next up is the Gargoyles, and maybe the pistols deal with these Gargoyles here. Blast them. Back up, let your brothers take a shot, and we do it all over again.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Yes. Blast them. Sadly they survived, but that's why we have the pistols available. Who gets to take care of one? Oh, we even have a land speeder, which is good too. Is it possible you can shoot the warrior?
On the move.
I think you can at optimum range. Nah, just one space off. And I don't want to go forward because of the gaunts. The Hormagaunts, right? Yay, I got it this time. I'm winning the mission and the battle of vocabulary. This is slowly becoming a good day for me. Although, who gets the honors of killing the Gargoyles? At least the crippled ones.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Now, Carleon, let's do double pistol fire, since we've kind of been lacking that for a while. Ooh, surges are available. I don't think healing is necessary at this point, though. I would like full cover.
Of course.
God damn you. And what about Carleon?
Whatever the angel requires.
Who else can shoot? Well, the Tech Marine can do that. Do I use Search now? It might be better to use that on the Warriors next turn. Especially since he needs that for his extra point of movement anyway. Let's see, you have 2 movement left.
Need a scout?
Which means you're not going to be able to hit them, sadly. Just Overwatch and hopefully do a little bit of damage in that case. All I can really hope for. Oh, we have you, but I don't think you're going to be able to do a whole lot, I'm afraid to say. Your squad has been all but annihilated.
Overwatch.
Alright, 6 more. We could potentially clean this up next turn. But how much more losses are we going to take? Good, you killed a Gaunt. That pays off. Can you kill one too? More Devours, but at least it's on the speeder. They burnt their action point, I'm hoping. Because they should not have been able to get up there. Company. Ha! They saw my ass and they ran away. A fitting response to the Space Marines. It's a pretty fine ass, isn't it?
Taking fire.
In the ceramite plating, no less. Okay, they're gonna take their shots, but flesh borers and flesh borers. Ooh, the swarm tactic's really hitting hard there, though. Alright, take your shot. You'll debilitate me, but I think we're almost done. Now, time to get into the fray. What do we have to play with here, though? Chainsword all the way, basically, but
I am ready to help.
we have surges, we have lots of shots.
Battle line squad ready.
There's a lot I want to do here. What's the accuracy? Cover penalty, okay. Cover from what is the honest question, though. Cover from my own squad, go figure. Alright, eradicate them. How many are left? Because maybe these two could finish them if I'm so lucky. Perfect. And I don't recall seeing anything coming over here, and the count did not continue to increase. Now, who gets to shoot the gargoyles? Well, again, the problem is the swarm tactics. We want to deal with that as best as we can.
Your orders.
And yeah, getting in melee will penalize them. Is there a way I can get someone else to help out Carleon, though? But they are a bit sandwiched regardless. They are going to get attacked. They're going to get hit no matter where they go. Ooh, he almost single-handedly killed them off. That makes this makes this question a little bit easier for me. Good. Now, splash damage on one target, and then hopefully a land speeder could do something. No cover there, perfect. Although I could have buffed your damage. I think I could have. Yeah, I rushed that a bit. Oh yeah, we're forgetting their gaunts over here too. Although there is an easy way to kind of fix that, isn't there? Well, that's not really true. Not unless I had a melee unit to kind of discourage them to disengage. So long as those Termagants are in melee, I shouldn't have too much problem. And they have no cover anymore, let's shred them. Alright, 3 gone. I'm kind of tempted to have them go in front. But let's try and not give them cover anymore, please. Maximize our value. Dang it, land speeder's in the way. Just gonna put you there in case I still want to use you as a wall. There, that's much better. Now, sadly, not gonna get optimum fire range, but at least I'll kill off the one Gaunt squad. Actually, how far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna have to rotate the camera. No, I'm not safe. So let's just kill these cursed bugs off. And then you just block the door and hopefully have enough health to survive that.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
And yeah, we're just gonna surround these Gaunts and they're gonna suffer a lot of problems if they try and go anywhere. And I think now is a good time for surging. Since, yeah, there's not really much going to be left of them here.
My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
One more time to kill him.
His blood invigorates me!
Indeed.
Of course.
Alright, that is almost everything there. We still don't know what to do with these lowly squads. They're conveniently in cover that I don't like. But can we hurt them? Because the positioning's not the best.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
And I have land speeders to help out. Now you can't move anymore.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And they're behind full cover. Not much I could do here, sadly. So I guess what I'm doing is shooting these Gaunts, because I pretty much can't shoot anything else. Unless I overwatch, which is probably a good idea. Sort of.
Overwatch zone established. Affirmative.
Okay, take that back. I can get some extra shots in.
Precision, brothers.
Can we kill him off, though? Yes, we can.
Moving.
And then maybe we kill off the gargoyles. Gonna be a hard shot to do, though, due to close proximity. Sadly, couldn't even kill one of them. which would have been really nice.
On my honor.
3 left. We're almost done. At long last. And hopefully this thing won't die. They don't have... Okay, took the hits relatively well. At least as well as it could. And they should have been penalized with their accuracy there, due to being stuck in melee combat. Thanks for doing that. Although, accuracy was still pretty bad, but 3 kills is still good enough. Alright. Since I kind of not been able to group attack very often, let's try with chainswords.
For the blood blades. Victory for Sky.
Watch them just tear them apart. Needless to say, they're dying pretty fast, aren't they? And the kid, well, there's only one friggin' gaunt here. I don't think I can do another group fire here very effectively, but
Engaging the enemy.
we have gaunts that aren't looking at us. Oh, actually, I want you here, maybe. Let's maximize our firepower on this thing.
Darkest, we prevail through control.
End this off on a high note somehow. I just don't think I'm gonna have very many people shooting, to be fair. I'm just gonna have them move forward just to have as many shots as possible. And I'll have to pay close attention to if I can't target anymore because it died from so many shots.
There are no more Xenos immediately present. I require assistance with this array, Brother Proginax.
Aye. Take your time. How about we fine-tune those sensors without mincing your nervous system? What's left of it in that coffin, at least.
I can see their network spread out before me. The weave and weft of their corruption runs deep to Baal Secundus.
I trust your insights. Though the words sour the victory.
We will find every corruption that lurks in the shadows of your moon, Lieutenant. I can see now that our journey together is not yet finished.
I am no lieutenant, brother. That rank has not existed for 10,000 years.
Lord Gilliman has revised the Codex Astartes. You will be among the first of Sanguinius' sons to bear the title anew. Martana will vox in due course the news of your promotion. Until then, I need time to catalog these nodes.
Interesting little promotion there, with an extinct title, but regardless. I am curious about this bonus objective. Where the heck did that come from? Unless it was actually keeping the Dreadnought alive for 4 turns. Only thing I could think of. But yeah, that was a long drawn out battle, and I could sort of see the argument there a little bit. But it was a good, dominating victory, and good God. Well, that's one psychic network gone, and I think these are the other ones that we're eventually going to work towards. And we got ourselves a new Dreadnought to play with. Expensive little bugger, isn't he? Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.